Hey guys, what's up? I hope your day is going well. Mine could be better. You know how I say that I cannot handle strong emotions and anger, for example, really quickly tires me out? Well, last night I slept for 17 hours, like legit, and yet I woke up and I am still angry. And that anger is why I'm making this video. Right now I am posted in the Rural Health Center, which is located in the village nearby. At the Rural Health Center, there is a medical officer in charge. Right now there are 12 kids posted there. And for some reason, the MO has taken a particular dislike to me and my friends. And it doesn't make sense. It is not consistent either, because she compliments my clothes as she is horribly rude to us about other stuff. Not rude, misogynistic. I hate it when the very few women doctors that we have, the very few women in power here, are somehow more misogynistic than the male doctors. They very blatantly favor the guys. They put unneeded restrictions on the girls. There's no argument that they will make to defend their decision. And if any guy is with us, they also get caught up in this. The second day, we arrived at 10:30. By the way, the time for attendance is 8:45. It is about a half-hour drive there. Literally, the earliest we could reach is 10 a.m. So we reached at 10:30, which is reasonable. And she said that we would have to give half a day of CL, basically like a paid leave. We get 10 days. She said that you are half an hour late, you have to give a half-day CL, which obviously was nonsense. She said that it's not up to her, it's up to I think he's an SR, he might be an assistant professor now, but all of her decisions are because she has to do what he says. So we're like, fine, we'll talk to him. After we finish our duty, we have divided who is in charge of the OPD, who takes patients' blood pressure, who is in charge of all of that. So the rest of us are free. There's no work to be doing. We are sitting there when a patient comes who is taken into the operation theater. We follow, we learn, but other than that, there is legitimately nothing for us to do. So naturally, we sit around, we go out and buy chips, we're just hanging out and like sitting down and talking to each other. We've been making coffee and tea almost every day. And this is just, it's been going. Our seniors last year used to have like bonfires in the winter. It's nothing new. But for some reason, she has such a problem with us doing this. Yesterday when we went to go get chips, she had instructed the uncle to tell us that we're not allowed to go out. Not all of us, just the girls. The girls are not allowed to go out. You know, outside, 5 feet down, in the village that she works. What's her excuse? Safety? There's no one there. Everyone is at work or inside their houses. And if it's not safe for us, why is it safe for the aunties or safe for the guys to go out? You know, 5 feet down to the chips. She also criticized some of my friends' clothing, saying it wasn't appropriate because they were wearing sleeveless suits or their kurta was a little short. None of the A&Ms had a problem with it, all of who were aunties from the village, and if anyone should be more concerned with the girls' attire, you'd think it'd be them, right? They have no problem with it. We were beating coffee outside, and she comes up, and she's like, what are you doing? We're like, making coffee. She said, where's the register? You didn't give us a register. I'll give you one. And then since that day, she's been giving us busy work. And again, not the other guys. And one day we reached late, 10:30, not an hour and a half late, half an hour late, to a village which is situated half an hour away from the college, yeah? And that day, after we've been asking her every day for the last half month, can you please let us leave at 1:30? It is a difference of half an hour, but God, just let us go. And she says, sure, I'll let you go. And then at 1:30 we go to put attendance and she's like, no. Every day for a week she's been doing that. And then yesterday she decides, okay, you can leave at 1:30. So we all get up. The other 6 guys put their attendance and go. And then when it comes to us, she says, no, you have to sit down for another 15 minutes. Why? What is the difference between us and them? Like, is this school? Are we being punished for being tardy? There's no work for us to do. There's no one there at the center. There's nothing for us to learn. She just wants us to sit down for 15 minutes. So instead of arguing, we go and sit down. We're like, fine, we'll sit down for 15 minutes. Whatever. We're sick of it at this point. And then she calls the guy who drives. She calls him over. None of us are, pleading with her to please let us go. And that clearly bothers her. So she calls him so that he will try to convince her. She wanted that power struggle where she could prove that she was the benevolent one letting us go and that we weren't in control. Everything in this goddamn college, everything in life probably, I finally learned, is about power. The less power a person has, the more they will try and hold it against you. We were not giving her the level of respect she thought she deserved. We were not being disrespectful, but we were not afraid of her. The more power a person has, the less they care about that power. The less that a person has, the more they cling to it, desperately trying to prove that they are somehow above us. And if they have to push us down to be above us, they will do so. But they do not want to contemplate the idea that they are not as powerful as they think they are. Especially when that power is all that they have for themselves, when they have nothing else going for them. So today I wore a chunni suit. I'm not wearing the chunni because it's way too hot for it. But I was planning on going to Gurdwara and daring her to tell me I couldn't. There are so many examples of this. It is awful and annoying, and there's already too many things for me to be angry about on a day-to-day basis, and I am very tired of being polite and well-mannered to these people when they do not give me the respect I deserve as a person. There's no point to this. I just wanted to complain. Have you had any experiences like this in college in America or wherever you're from? I would love to hear your stories. If you just want to complain about anything that's happened to you, feel free to comment. If you feel bad for me, give this video a like and maybe subscribe. I promise I am working on videos and there will be videos up soon. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. Peace.